Yes, welcome to another video. This is going to be a short video. I just wanted to prove that in Jeremiah 14 where he talks about Judah 14 and 2 he is talking about skin color because there is a rookie, feeling himself, a seller of the word, named Hasad, I think, among others of course, also the Edomites who try to say that this scripture is not talking about skin color. And the truth is that, yes, they have tried to change this scripture many times in many versions of the Bible because it does indeed prove that Judah has black skin color. For example, this 2009 version all of this is one word. They were darkened to the ground, but you know with languages that are not Hebrew can be very wordy. In this 2009 version it says that Judah were darkened to the ground, and in the 2060 version, I mean 1960, in that version it says something else. It says that Judah mourneth and the gates were depopulated. They sat on the ground and the cry of Jerusalem went up. There it says that they sat on the ground, and the 2009 version says that they darkened to the ground, and everything is to deceive and to not tell you that he is talking about the color of the skin. And what happens is that this word in Hebrew, that this word is kadar, is a descendant of Ishmael, but they gave him the name because his skin color was black. The original Arabs, the descendants of Ishmael, were black. At a later time they began to be called Arabs because they mixed. Because especially this Ishmael, there was an area of Arabia where the Amalekites lived during the Exodus. For example, during the Exodus, let me take out the map again. Here on Nuweiba Beach and the Gulf of Aqaba when they left from Egypt, because here is still Egypt until today. Before it was Egypt, today it is Egypt, so how can they leave Egypt here if here is still Egypt? It doesn't make sense. So they left Egypt through here. They crossed through here. Here, under the sea, there is a point where there is a ridge below the sea and they can cross. It is like a bridge. It is deep but it is even, and here they crossed, and Moses and the Israelites went to end up here in the city near Midian, which is here in Arabia, and Moses the first time he left also ended up there. What happened is that when they tried to go to Jerusalem, which is up here, close to where they were, the Amalekites were there. In other words, the land of Edom is all the south of Israel and south of Jordan, but also Edom was here in Arabia, especially the Amalekites were in Arabia. And here in Arabia were the descendants of Ishmael also. So at the beginning the land of kadar is around here also. At the beginning they were called Ishmael or kadar, whatever, but later they were called Arabs. Why? Because they mixed with the Amalekites, and what's more, they say that today the true leaders, the elite of Saudi Arabia, are actually Amalekites. And they are not Arabs because they descend from the Amalekites, from those mixtures that existed a long time ago. Then the original Arabian is black, the original Arab is black, and this word that is here was kadar, a descendant of Ishmael. That is, let's see where it is. Genesis 25, let's see 25 where it talks about the descendants. Let me see if this is it. In Genesis 25 and 13 here it says kadar, they use a C, the bastards, but this word is the same one that is in Jeremiah, who is a descendant of Ishmael. The sons of Ishmael are such and such and such, and one is kadar, and that son was named because of the skin that he had, black skin. Then when you enter here in this word that I am already here, they tried to change here this word that is here in kadar, in Genesis, who is a son of Ishmael, and the word that is in Jeremiah is exactly the same word. In fact, I don't remember what year, maybe before 2010, when you searched here in the lexicon, the same word came up, and then they divided it into two words for the same word. So that you wouldn't realize that it is talking about black skin. I don't remember what year, but they changed it. And changed it again because the first time they changed it here I have records from many years ago. This is like 2012 they had already changed it, but here the word that is used in the one in Jeremiah 14 they divided it in two. They divided it 6,937 and 6,938, but it is the same word, and the first time they did it they divided it, and they forgot to change it. Here it is the same word kadar, and here it also says kadar. They only changed it here to the left kadar, but it is the same word. And now that they saw that mistake, now and the new lexicons here they already called it kadar, and here in 6938 and 6937 the slithry bastards wrote kadar, but it's the same damn word. It's one of the sons of Ishmael, one of the sons of Ishmael, that his name in Hebrew means black man. When you look at this word that is here kadar, that I already have it open here, is this one that is here. What it means in all of these say kadar. Some are talking about the son of Ishmael and others talk about black skin, and right now we will go into that. But what does kadar mean? Black skin, black man, that is what it means. And here is another scripture of the wisdom of Solomon where it says that he is black like the sons of kadar. I mean the songs of Solomon. Here it is. Let's see in the Song of Solomon. He says, let's bring it out in the 1960. They called it dark, feminine. No, it should be masculine. I'm dark. In other words, talking about Jerusalem in general. Which are the Jews? They are being called women because the Israelites are the Most High's women. I am black, but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, but desirable, as the tents of Kedar. Kedar is the son of Ishmael, and like the curtains of Solomon, he is talking about Solomon. And the sons of Jerusalem, who are the Jews, they are like the tents of Kedar. When it says tents, he is talking about a tribe. The tribe of Kedar. His name, kadar, means black. This here, kadar, I already had it open here, but here, black skin, that is already in another scripture. That is saying that the children of Jerusalem are black, and in Jeremiah 14 and 2 it is the same word. But they divided it in two, to deceive. There is the word in Jeremiah 14 and 2. It is the same word, that is to say that these damned devils, they translated one single word into like 5 or 6 words just to say kadar or kedar, which is a son of Ishmael, which means black skin. So, this scripture, first of all, it is talking about, let me open Jeremiah 14 in Spanish. This scripture here where it says the gates were depopulated, he is speaking, allegorically. Meaning the leaders of Jerusalem when they invaded, talking about when Babylon invaded Jerusalem. When Babylon invaded Jerusalem, the first thing he, king of Babylon, did was he took the king of Judah, he took him to Babylon and he enslaved him, and he put a puppet king in place. That is what it means about the gates, their leaders. He took them to another place. To depopulate is to take them away from their land, and this sentence is all one Hebrew word. Here they made shit up. Here they wrote one thing, and in another version, they wrote another. Here it says they sat mourning on dirt, and here in another version that they are darkened onto the ground. They changed it, and everything is one word. All this is a word that means black skin, so get the fuck out of here. This means that Jews are black. Now you done pissed me off.